multiple rounds of reshoots trying to restructure the film and do something completely different than what they did in the initial shoot has delivered multiple reports that Captain America 4 is a pretty bad film. Now, of course, we don't know any of this and we're not gonna know till we see it for ourselves, but more reshoots were happening, right? Well, are they to actually fix the film? No. Apparently Marvel Studios doesn't intend to film anything more to try to fix up what we're hearing. They're just adding more to what's already there. Okay, so the report goes as followed. The most recent round of reshoots for Captain America Brave New World is not to fix up any of the problems that the film might have or anything like that. They're not going back and changing the complete structure of the film like they did the second round of reshoots. Instead, apparently, they're just going to go with what they got and add a little bit more context to it. Now, to me, if it is really true that Captain America Brave New World is a pretty mediocre, if not a terrible film, then maybe they can salvage something in it by adding in more character development and story and the characters having more personality. One of the key takeaways we had from an apparent early version of the film is that, for example, Captain America and Falcon, they're supposed to be like best friends now. They barely share one scene together. And it's quick, and then it's like, oh, they forget about Falcon. Well, if you can add a little bit more context and be like, yeah, he's out there doing something, he's on a reconnaissance mission for Cap, and then maybe show that he's maybe fighting the remnants of the society while Cap is entangled with the Red Hulk and the leader, it adds more context and makes the film flow better. You know, one could only hope, because we've seen previously that Marvel Studios, literally, with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, 9 weeks out of release, they scrapped the majority of the ending of the film and reshot most of it, which is why that CG is so horrendous in places, while other places you're like, oh, that looks decent enough, because they kept elements of the old one over, you know, and they swapped new scenes in. And I think that Captain America hopefully is doing what I said, and that's adding more context to what everybody's doing, and that they can maybe streamline the film a little bit more. Look, even if the runtime is longer than they want, let's say it comes in at 2 hours and 35 minutes. You're better off putting out a 2 hour and 35 minute film than trying to cut everything down to 2 hours and 10 minutes and then getting a jumbled mess. People will sit through it. We know this. I mean, what's the difference between Captain America 4 being 2 hours and 10 minutes to 2 hours and 30 minutes? Wow, people are going to complain about getting 20 more minutes of footage with their hard-earned money? Yeah, probably not. Remember, they said nobody would sit around for an MCU film that was over 2 hours and 30 minutes, so they force-cut 30 minutes out of Age of Ultron. And then what did we see in the end? That people are willing to sit through almost 3 hours. So don't worry about the runtime. Get the best film out possible. Well, everybody, thank you for watching that video. And as always, you can like, subscribe, share, do whatever you will. Check out the recommended video that's popped up somewhere on the screen. And also, if you would like additional content, including more discussions and more unfiltered content, check out what we offer to the members section, which has new videos going up all the time.